Good morning. I wish you have a beautiful day. I used to have a very different job, but for a while now, I've been a full-time farmer. We live at a small farmhouse at the northern east edge of the Sahara. My dream is to achieve self-sufficiency, but in a place far away from here, far deep into the Sahara, hundreds of miles away from any road or power grid. But I have developed a strong connection with this place, and it has been calling me in like a siren for years. There are a lot of challenges about living sustainably in the desert, but there are a lot more specific to this place. The soil and underground water suffer from high salinity, reaching up to 10,000 parts per million. For decades, it had a reputation for being the graveyard of experienced farmers. But for the same reasons nobody wants to go there, I cannot imagine being somewhere else. I'm not sure if it's the colors of the sand or the sky, but what I'm sure of is that I'm not ready yet for this relationship. And until the right time comes, I need to be prepared and learn a lot of things. One of them is working with salty, compact, and dead soil, and figuring out the most affordable soil amendment techniques. In today's experiment, we will plant an alternating row of moringa and Conocarpus trees, aiming to compare their performance in native soil versus 100% compost, and across different ratios in between them. For this tree, we will try the most suggested soil mix, which is mixing the native soil with equal parts compost, coarse sand, and a mix of potash and biochar. In my case, this is expensive and totally impractical. The amount of resources that goes into preparing and or delivering these items to our location is highly impractical. But there are a lot of lessons to be learned that makes it worth the effort. As for what to plant, moringa and Conocarpus are very high on my list due to their tolerance to high levels of salinity. Combined with their fast growing speed makes them extremely valuable. Moringa is a very unique plant that cannot be compared to anything else. It's the most nutrient dense plant I have known so far, and its unlimited medicinal properties makes it a godly plant. On the other hand, Conocarpus is also very unique. While it's not a top choice as a food plant due to the presence of bitter tannins and other allergens in their pollen, they are still somehow edible. But what makes them really special is their fast growing speed and high tolerance to salinity. And more importantly, they can thrive in any soil, which makes them one of the most efficient biomasses. And while it's generally not advised to plant them near buildings or other plants due to their invasive roots, this is exactly why I'm planting them here. And my argument around that is their fast growing roots will help distribute the moisture more efficiently, breaking the highly compacted soil and delivering water across its dense network. This is, of course, assuming we harvest them on time after they have done their job shading other plants around them, and before getting out of control and suffocating everything around them. For this Conocarpus tree, using compost might be a waste of resources, but I have tried to use a similar soil mix to compare their performance against the moringa. I'm unsure how the final results will come out, but if given the same soil conditions, if moringa can outpace Conocarpus at speed, it might give us one less reason to plant it. That's all what I have to say in this video. However, I will leave the rest of the planting footage in case you find that enjoyable or relaxing like I do. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope chances allow you to plant anything today. ماشي بيلو، املي لها ميه، املي لها ميه.
فاهم بيكم؟ احنا هنروح الملاهي نتأخر متأخرش بالليل، احنا نروح قصدي يعني لا فرصة نعدي كله بس وان. بص عندها وان بس.
ايوه
دي عندها وان، دي خلاص.